Hey, I got a 99 E39 BMW. I was trying to replace a window regulator and I couldn't find the stuff I wanted to on the internet, so I thought I'd put this video together real quick. In order to get the door off, it's pretty simple. You want to unbolt. For the first screw is the door handle. There's one screw right behind the door handle. Then you want to carefully pry up the window switch assembly with a nice plastic tool so you don't damage anything. Get that out, and then there are connectors on the back that you can disconnect. The connectors are kind of unique. They have a little horseshoe that flips down, so you need to push in, flip that down, and the connector comes up. There's two of those, and then there's a big one where you get a screwdriver in, slide this back, and the connector pops off. So that gets the window switch free and clear. There's a screw at the front of the door top in the vent. One little screw back there. Then what you have after you've disconnected those is a whole bunch of little plastic clips that look like this. And again, you want to get in with your plastic pry bar, get in behind the panel and pop those loose. Work your way all the way around the door panel, and then from there the door panel should go straight up vertically. It takes a little bit of work to get it to go, but it should come. And then you pop it loose, and before you pull it free and clear, you're going to want to disconnect whatever connectors you've got going on back here. Speaker, there's a light at the bottom. You want to make sure on the bottom of that door panel you get this little light popped loose, and then you can get this connector out of the way. And my particular one had the seat memory, so there's a connector for the seat memory switch. That gets that clear. Then what you want to do is this particular model has this big speaker case. There's three screws for that. That pulls away. There's one connector here, and again with this little funky horseshoe thing here. Airbag, 3 bolts for the airbag. Before you disconnect this airbag connector, make sure you've disconnected the battery. You can trigger an SRS airbag light if you don't do that. So disconnect the battery. That's actually probably a good thing to do at the beginning of the job. There's a simple way to get this foam off of here. At least it worked for me. It's got a real nasty like black gum in here, and I was able to peel it back, and then by taking a single bladed razor blade just saw it and work my way around, and it came out pretty cleanly. And then when you put it back on, it sticks real nicely. The bottom of when you get the foam off, you're going to have the regulator showing there. There are 2 clamps like this that clamp the bottom of the window glass. You can undo these screws or loosen them, and the window glass will then pop loose from this rubber. The window glass then slides up and can actually come out and get out of the door and get out of your way. The back of the glass will come out first. The front of the glass will be down low, and the whole piece will come out. Put it in your trunk, put it somewhere safe so you don't break it. And that's pretty much it. Once you get that out and out of the way, the window regulator is very straightforward. Bolts at the bottom, bolts at the top. You're going to need the unique Torx sockets. Not a tool that everybody has, but at least my particular model did have these Torx sockets, so that's a good tool to know that you got to have. And then the standard Torx drivers are important too. Window regulator, old window regulator comes out. You may have to swap the motor. All very straightforward. Put the new one back in, and then I was able to connect up just the window switch, reconnect the battery. But of course, again, before you reconnect the battery, you want to stick that airbag in there temporarily, connect it up, make sure it's mated up and ready, so that when you connect the battery, you don't trigger a light. And then plugging in the window switch, I was able to run the window up and down and verify that everything was good. So not too bad, but like I say, a few little tricks, and once you see those, it's a pretty straightforward job. probably you know, hour or two or something, depending on how aggressive you are.